Oh, also, y'all, we're about to have an ad break. If you're new here, I take my breaks at the same time as the ads play so you don't miss anything. But ads are a really great way to support the stream, so I really appreciate you sticking around for the ads. Feel free to walk around, get a snack, make a cup of tea. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll see you back in like 4-ish minutes. I think I have like one row left on the scale turn, but you can see it. It's popped out. So I'm just gonna finish it on the break, and then I think we'll start the gusset in the last hour, which is gonna be really annoying, so we can commiserate together. Don't get ready to Taco Bell, but apparently it comes with merch. Okay, well, that is highly incentivizing. Oh wait, Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, Biggie Bag, combo. What's a Biggie Bag? We don't have that in Canada. With Dr. Pepper fries, regular nugs with honey mustard, and a crispy chicken sandwich, and a small chunky frosty, if I'm feeling flirty. That sounds so good. I want that right now, immediately. I wish I had never asked you about your order. That sounds amazing. Okay, drive safe. Thanks for taking me in the car with you, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. Hello. Oh, did Discord stop again? Ryan's an angel and he had already made me tea, so I have my tea now. Cheers, everyone. Oop. Buckle up, everyone. Okay, I finished the heel turn. There was just one row left, so I just did it on break. As you can see, it pops out. It's like a little 3D heel. And I'm now evil. Can you tell? Or am I the same as before? I turned it so fast. This is my 4th heel. Oh no, everyone buckle up. Even people who are evil need to practice road safety. You feel the evil. Okay, amazing. Excellent news. Successful heel turn. We love to see it. I can tell. Excellent. Glad to hear it, maybe. Sorry, I keep showing you all my armpit, but I know that I'm gonna need a stitch marker. Look at this nice color-coded stitch marker situation. I'm imagining all of us stuffed into a little plastic car from the board game Life. Other potential scenario is clown car. Okay. I think I have to listen to Summer again because, to be honest, I don't remember what to do next. So, take it away, Summer. Hello, John. Are you also evil? Oh, there she is. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. I just realized, was my music, like, super loud after I turned off Summer? Or was it still a respectable volume? I have a gorgeous Snailery sticker on my stitch marker case. Oh my god, that's such a good idea. I have Snailery stickers somewhere. Oops, that has medical information on it. It was respectable. Excellent news. Okay, I thought they were in here, but they're not. I do need to put a Snailery stitch marker on my... No, a Snailery sticker on my stitch marker case. I also fear it is time to pick up stitches, and maybe that's a lesson about becoming evil. You become evil, it's very satisfying, you feel joy, you do reaping, you reap what you sow, and then you sow again, because then you have to pick up stitches, and that is the immediate consequence for giving into evil. So, just a little lesson there about evil. Hello, Fergster. How do you feel about good and evil and the line we all walk between them? What are your thoughts on that? Thank you, Julia. Anyway, let's listen to Summer Lee. What does she have to say about all this? Well, we don't need to hear this because we did this already.
How to do the gusset. When I say use up all of that's it. I've used all of my heel stitches.
She did it.
And
so did I.
Where I need to be to start picking up my gusset stitches. Okay, so this is really important to pick up your gusset stitches successfully.
Bye, Peachy Natalie. Thank you so much for sticking around from the raid. It was really great to have you, and I hope we see you again. Have a good night.
They should be pointing left, and you should be looking
at the
Discord right side of your work. So my needles are pointing to the left.
Okay,
I'm looking at the right side of my heel. That means I'm exactly where I need to be to pick up my gusset stitches. If when you finish your heel turn, your needles look like this
does not pertain to me.
You are not in position to pick up your gusset stitches. If you are looking at the wrong side of your work, if your needles are pointing to the right, you cannot pick up your gusset stitches on this side. So you'll want to, purl back across all of these stitches so that you can get in position.
We're getting so much further than I expected to get, and I'm very excited about it.
While looking at the right side of your work. And then you'll be in perfect position to pick up your first set of stitches in order to knit the gusset. Now this is arguably the trickiest part of the heel flap and gusset.
Yes.
Up to now it's been pretty easy. Knitting the heel flap was easy. Turning the heel.
So true, Fergster. Thank you for your thoughts. I really appreciate you actually responding to my question.
The gusset, which allows our sock to curve this way to fit on our foot. You can see this little line here on this side.
Okay, I don't need this
Got
preamble,
another
Summer.
Little line here is hang of it though now is pick up those stitches. And if you'll remember, when we knit our heel flap, we always
Bray,
slip
my
the
personal
first
opinion
stitch of
is
every
that
row that we
you
knit,
become evil
and
with
that
the heel
created
turn,
these
and then
nice
the evil
fat
recedes
stitches
as you do the gusset.
along the
So
side, and that's
it's like
where
a
we'll be
net zero
picking up our
situation.
gusset stitches from. And it's really easy to do because we've
I
got these
appreciate
little
that.
slip-one stitches, so it's really easy to get your
So
needle
I
up
have
under
become
there
evil. I've
to
reached
pick
peak
them up.
evil,
So we're going to be
and I'm
picking up
now going to
stitches from this
slowly
side of the heel
undo
flap.
that. Yeah, like
And we're
a,
going
yeah,
to be
yeah,
knitting
exactly.
across the
A bell
front
curve.
of our sock, the part of the sock
Okay,
that rests
Summer,
on top of your
you're
foot.
saying too much about this.
Knitting across.
I love
But
you.
for now,
I appreciate your
what I'm gonna do is
insight,
cut this
but I need to get into it
contrasting
here.
yarn because I'm ready to get my main yarn again. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I don't have my pretty snippy scissors because they disappeared, so I'm using these big
Hey,
rusty
we're
kitchen
cutting it.
scissors to cut my yarn.
Done.
All right, so that's cut. We'll get that out of the way. I will grab
Oh,
my main color of
you're
yarn,
right,
and we will
Julia.
start
I forgot
picking
about the
up
Kitchener
gusset
stitch.
stitches. All right.
Hand do
Got my
it.
yarn, ready to go.
Okay.
Okay, so to pick up a gusset stitch, all you're going to do is just kind of take your needle. It's got all of our heel stitches here, and we are just going to slide the tip of that needle into first big fat stitch here.
God, I hate
Like
this
that.
part so much.
And we're going to take our yarn, our main color yarn. Again, if you're knitting your socks all one color with no contrast, then you didn't have to cut your yarn and work new yarn in. So what I do is I take it like this once I've looped it around my needle and kind of pull on it tight, and then using your left hand, just take your fingers and just kind of push it over, and now there's a stitch. And then we just simply do that in every stitch.
Okay, this
down
actually isn't
the
going that
side
bad.
of our heel flap. For my particular size, it tells me to pick up 16 stitches down the heel flap. I can tell you right now, I don't count. I just pick up stitches down the heel flap because what we're going to be doing later are gusset decreases. We're going to
Summer
be doing
does
decrease
deserve cute
stitches to get back
scissors.
to
I
our
agree.
target number. If you'll remember, we knit our leg with 64 stitches.
If someone took my
If you're knitting the
craft
size
scissors,
medium,
I'd be very
obviously if you're
distraught.
knitting the size small, large, or extra large, you have your own number that you knit your leg in. But for me, for the size medium, I knit my leg in 64 stitches, and that's what I'll be knitting my foot in. And so will you. You'll be knitting your foot in the same number of stitches that you knit your leg. So we're going to be doing decreases on either side.
This is going pretty well. I don't mean to jinx it, but I kind of feel like I'm
after we've picked up all these stitches,
crushing it right now.
for the gusset. So I don't really count when I'm picking up stitches down the side because you're just going to be doing decreases to get back to, in my case, 64. So I don't really worry about it.
Also, I must
that's
say,
never
this was
affected the
a
fit or look of
silly,
my
goofy
sock,
first knitting project
so
to attempt.
not really a big deal.
And I'm really proud of all of us who did it.
So yeah, and there we go.
Yeah, just simply do
One
that.
thing I really love about knitting in a contrast.
Very strict about sewing scissors
that I
versus
can
general
see when I've
scissors. That
reached
makes
the end.
sense.
Like,
Craft
okay,
scissors
one
are
more here.
expensive.
And now
I
I pick
agree,
up all the
yes.
stitches on the side of my heel flap. If I can get that last one. For the most part, it's pretty easy. Occasionally you get a stitch that just doesn't want to be picked up.
Okay,
And this is one of those times. There we go. All right, now I'm just gonna flip this over and we are ready to knit across the front of our
We're
sock.
flipping. We're flipping.
And I should add, I probably should have said this earlier, but according to the pattern,
We did. We learned a lot.
your pattern should tell you
Oh my
how
God,
many
thank you,
stitches you
Frickster.
should
I
have
really
ended up
appreciate
with
that.
after you turned the heel before we started picking up gusset
This
stitches.
is my
I should
second
have
pair of
mentioned that
socks, to be
earlier.
fair.
In my case, I'm knitting the size medium, so I should have ended up with 21 stitches from my heel after I turned my heel.
That is incorrect.
So your pattern,
It's
the pattern
19.
will also tell you how many heel stitches you should have ended up with for your particular size before we started picking up gusset stitches. But again, these numbers, you're going to be doing decreases to get back to your target number for your foot. And
Okay, the toe is so fun.
Is not going to affect the
A
fit of your
decade.
foot. So it's not something that I hugely
Wow,
worry
cool.
about. All right, so now magic loop, get the front of the sock stitches pushed up there, and then
Also,
pull this handle
for all
out,
the fiber artists in the chat, you can follow
and
me on
then
Ravelry,
just simply going
or friend
to
me on Ravelry, rather.
knit across
It's
the
just
front
Sun-Dried
of our
Olive,
sock.
and I'm really enjoying seeing all your favorites on
Again, just
Ravelry.
knitting and stockinette, just straight up knitting. And once you get past the gusset, you're just going to be straight up knitting all down your foot. The gusset really is the trickiest part of knitting a sock, and once you get past it, it's like such a huge relief. But once you do a couple of pair and you really get used to it, it's no big deal. Like you really do. It just
It's still
kind
a
of
big
becomes
deal, in my
second nature.
opinion.
It's really easy to do a gusset.
Yes, I did travel, and I was traveling when I made the first
I have
sock.
now knit across the 32
I need,
stitches across the
to
top
catch up
of
to
my
her.
foot.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I knit my first sock while I was traveling, and it was excellent. Oh, I see. Been knitting for over a decade before I tried a sock. I didn't knit one sock for 10 years. That makes way more sense, and I feel silly that I even consider it the first possibility. I do think I remember what I'm doing now. I don't know if I need summer at this point. Let me just go here for this for now. I see that cord is in the way. That's really true. It also makes sense to set aside a project for many years. Or make one really long sock that just takes 10 years. Some say that sock is still going to this day. Exactly. I'm having so much fun. Thank you all for being here. This is extremely lovely. I feel like hats are my socks. That is very poetic. Please say more. Hats, good travel project, yeah. Just remembered another reading project I wanted to get done this year. Oh, that's so funny. I was talking to Ryan about wanting to make like a nice cardigan, and I was like, yeah, but I feel like it'll be a project for like, not this winter, but next winter. And he was like, you're planning for 2 winters from now. And I was like, yes. It's so great how I thought the return of streams would be lovely and fulfilling, and they are. Aw, I'm so glad you feel that way. Imagine if they weren't. Like if you were like, damn, I actually really don't enjoy this. That would suck. 10-year plan, exactly. I mean, that would be fair. I would respect that opinion also, but... Okay, I think now I put my little stitch marker in. I like to coordinate my stitch marker with the sock. Like I like it to be a fun color. And now we're back at it. For some reason I find it harder on this side. I don't know why. Okay. I don't plan my project too closely. I just have 5 on the go. Yeah. I am trying that right now. I have 3 projects on the go. And it's not the lifestyle for me. I'm a one at a time girly. I don't think this is tenable for me. I'm so stressed. It feels like I'm working all the time on my projects and none of them are done. Also, speaking of that, I know I said in the Discord I would either keep working on the sock or work on the other summer top that I'm doing right now next stream. And I think I wasn't fully expecting us to get this far in the sock today, which was exciting. And the gusset is so much counting But I think I will probably set this one aside until I get through the gusset and keep working on that top next stream. That's, I think, my tentative plan. So if you're interested, I put the link to the pattern I'm working on in the Disky, and I'm really not that far in it. I've maybe done like 10 rows, and it's a really like fun summer project. So if anyone is looking for a little quick summer knitting project, feel free to do it with me. I am using, I think it's another dead stock. I'm so sorry. Heels, I'm becoming evil because I just did a heel turn, which is apparently a term for becoming evil in wrestling. Fiber arts influencer. Okay, honestly, and I'm being completely honest, I would love to become a fiber arts influencer because I want to be sent yarn for free. So follow me on Instagram. No, just kidding. But I'm also kind of not kidding because I do want to be sent yarn. I already am? Hell yeah. I wait a while to count my stitches when decreasing my gussets, and last time I counted them for the first time, I was already there. Wow, Bray, that's beautiful. I love that for you. Maybe that's what I need to do this time. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly show you the yarn. I made a bell curve meme, amazing. The yarn I'm doing the other shirt in is, I believe it's dead stock. I get a lot of my yarn dead stock on discount. But it's this. It's Brat Summer, as someone pointed out to me. I think the actual color is called Kiwi. And it's a hemp cotton blend, so it's really nice for summer. And I think it's German. But this is what I'm using. I'm really liking it so far. Okay, yeah, it's 60%, I think this is hemp. And 40% cotton. Yeah, really liking it so far. So I think that's what we're gonna do next week. Or not next week. Next stream. What weight is it? I don't know. I actually have no idea. But I'm doing 3.5 size needle. And the pattern is like a whole thing. It makes you do a gauge swatch. So I did that. It's so cute. It's my first ever gauge swatch. But that's been really helpful actually. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying working on that. So feel free to join me if you want. The pattern's really nice and I'm having fun. So yeah, that's my little PSA. Me too, Tori. I'm excited to wear it. I hope I finish it this summer so I can wear it this summer. So those are my two like big projects right now. I think that the last project I'm working on, which is a hexagon cardigan, I am comfortable with that pattern not being done until fall because it's kind of a fall pattern anyways. Look at that, we did it. God, I wish I had like a little applause sound effect. Okay, I'm feeling petty enough to do an applause sound effect. Just hold, please. Applause sound. We did it! Look at that progress! That's pretty amazing. I'm actually really proud that we got here. So you can kind of see this is the sock opening. May I have a praise? Yeah, so here we are. And then now this is the worst part of the sock, because now I have to close this hole up. Thank you, everyone. More than granny squares, but I'm also in the middle of so many things and slacking. I've still never made just like a granny square. Oh, I'm now just auto-playing applause sounds. I'm currently making like a giant hexagon for this pattern. Started from the bottom. Actually, we started from the top. Working our way to the bottom, which doesn't bode well philosophically for us. and this whole like evil thing we're talking about, but that's okay. Anyways, I am now officially good, yet again, back to my normal self. We went evil, you saw me at my most evil, and now I'm back to normal. So yeah. We still have like half an hour, so I'm just gonna keep going. 10 hours of applause on loop. Oh my god, Emily, did you miss me talking about this earlier? I almost started a fight with my boyfriend. Oh wait, you were there. Unbecoming evil stream. Yeah, I should change the title. 1 second. Edit stream info. Please hold. Please hold 1 moment. Okay. Becoming 10 hours of silence interrupted by applause. Oh, you're assessing my level of evil. Okay, completely understand. I have no comment on Jesse Palmer. I have nothing to say. That hasn't already been said. Also, Queen Keeney, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry I missed that. I was really deep in sock knitting. Okay. I think I might need to listen to Summer. Well, actually, I can probably just look at the pattern because I do think I know what I'm doing now. Okay, row 1, work across the front of sock. Wait. Do I just knit across? Once you're picked up, so you hear the flap, socks gonna look like this. You knit? Okay, I'm gonna watch her. I just go across. I'm gonna just watch her because I trust her more than I trust myself. Okay. Help me.
The stitches for me up the pick.
Okay, did that.
Your stitches you don't deep. That really is the trickiest part.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull this back needle out. We're gonna scooch these stitches up onto our needle, and we are just going to knit.
Okay.
We're gonna knit all the way down to the end of our needle, and then we'll be back on the front of the sock for the start of round 1 of...
Okay, gotcha. How do you all find me watching tutorials while doing fiber arts? Is it like too much happening on the stream? I feel like sometimes I want to do a project, but I get nervous that I'm gonna forget how to make it. So I just like don't stream it, but let me know if you find this system is working. It's so validating. Okay, amazing. It's good for Winnie. Okay, great. Good to know. Okay, I'm excited to hear that. Because I'm not an expert in anything. I'm just learning too. So sometimes if I'm like, oh, I can't do this project on stream because I can never remember how to do a